Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is obviously one of my most anticipated games now of 2020 because, I mean, every year, guys, Call of Duty is one of my most anticipated games. I mean, it's in the big three for me, that being, Call of Duty, StarCraft 2, and, of course, Gears of War are the three, in my opinion, the best games ever made. And so, look, I want to talk in this segment of the show about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I want to talk about everything that we want out of this title. When I say we, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions here. Some of you may agree, some of you may disagree, but let me know in the comment section down below the things that you want in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So let's get into it. So, guys, this game has been confirmed as a sequel to Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and that's something that I'm really excited about. I thought that Black Ops 1 was great from a campaign perspective. The multiplayer was extremely fun. I'm excited about this. I really am. Now, at the end of the day, I've said it a number of times, and I'll say it again, that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I don't like the title that much. I would have much rather it been called Black Ops 5 just to kind of continue what they've already started. It just feels like almost we're going backwards here, but it almost feels like kind of a spin-off of Call of, in the Black Ops franchise or the sub-series that in the overall franchise of Call of Duty. However, a title is not what's going to dictate whether the game is good or not. The gameplay, the mechanics, the story, all of those things are going to dictate how good the game is. And what I will tell you is this. I think it's a great direction for Call of Duty. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but after seeing the reveal trailer that came out for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I'm 100% on board. I think going back to the Cold War, kind of the roots of what Black Ops is, I think that's going to be really special here. Graphically, it looks great. I'm excited to see, of course, the multiplayer experience and what that's all going to encompass, because that's what's going to keep you coming back to the game over and over again. We already know that Warzone is going to be continued as far as the Battle Royale for Call of Duty into Black Ops Cold War, which is exciting. So overall, I'm very bullish on Call of Duty for the long term, and I have been for a while now, but I'm incredibly excited about this title, even though I don't like the actual title of the game. But with that, let's talk about the things that we want. Number one, guys, I would love to see Alex Mason make a return here in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which would be something really special in my personal opinion. Seeing a return of this character, whether he's going to be the playable character, whether he's not, if it's going to be Woods or whoever the playable characters are, I'm hoping to see a return of Mason in some capacity or another. I would also like to see this campaign. Really, I mean, if it's going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, I think that this could be something where, obviously, I don't know the exact direction that they're trying to go in here, but at the end of the day, from the story trailer, the reveal trailer that we got, there's obviously, a number of missions. It seems like, I'm not sure, the main villain here that they're going after was in the reveal trailer, or if it's actually, he's just kind of a pawn in the overall, what you're trying to do in this story. But nonetheless, I would like this story to be a little bit longer. Look, Sledgehammer Games are the ones who are developing, of course, the campaign. And I really want to see, Sledgehammer Games really make this a little bit of a longer campaign, because I always love playing the Call of Duty campaign. When I first get the copy of the game, I play the campaign first, and then I'll play the multiplayer. And so I really want to see them, have a nice long campaign, because it always feels like after 6 hours you beat the game. For me, I would love to see this as a longer campaign, even if that means you started having, other, some side missions or something like that. I think it would be great to have more ways to kind of play the campaign, because after that 6 hour experience, it's usually done. And I got to say, though, that 6 hours are absolutely awesome. Generally speaking, there's been some of the Call of Duty titles haven't been that great from a campaign perspective, but Call of Duty does such a good job with campaign, so I would love to have a longer campaign here, because Sledgehammer is only focusing on that. For multiplayer, guys, look, we're going to be getting boots on the ground, which is amazing. We definitely don't want to go back into the dark ages of COD, which was the jetpack era. So I'm glad that we're going to have boots on the ground, most likely some really gritty, just combat and such. I would love there to be Prestige mode to return for multiplayer. I think that is a staple for Call of Duty. I would love to see Prestige mode return. I think Call of Duty, you know, Black Ops, or Treyarch, I should say, does a really good job of like the Prestige emblems or icons and such. I just think there needs to be more reason to Prestige. And so that would be another thing I would want to see in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, is more ways in which like you get more rewards. There's some really cool emblems, some things that you can only get at like the 10th Prestige or whatever, kind of like what they did in Black Ops 1 with the 15th Prestige like emblem, which was really cool, or the title, which was like the moving 15th Prestige title and such. Like that stuff was super cool. And then like in MW2 you had the 10th Prestige medallion. Those are things, guys, that bring you back to the game over and over again, because you want to earn those things that are earnable over payable, which is the next thing I want to talk about, is having earnable items, earnable things that you can get within the game that are, you know, even more coveted than the things that you can just pay for. I think is really important, guys. They're going to have microtransactions in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, but I just want there to be more, you know, earnable items than payable items. And then that leads me to the next thing, guys, which of course we plan on having a zombies return. And I would love them to make a kind of a little bit of a twist here on zombies. And I know this might be controversial to a lot of you who play zombies out there, but one thing that always bothered me about zombies was you would play the waves and waves and waves, and after you die, you would start all over again. I would love there to be like a save kind of feature where you can save your progress and you can just keep going and keep going, or you can beat zombies, which would be really cool as well. Having, you know, that I think would be awesome in zombies, similar to like Extinction. When we had Extinction, guys, that was one of my favorite, you know, like co-op modes that you could play with your friends, was Extinction, because you actually could beat it, and that was something really cool that I really enjoyed. But something like that would be really cool with zombies, just to kind of change it up a little bit, or even have like a couple of modes, like traditional zombies and then the new type of zombies where you can save or you can actually beat it. And, you know, honestly, guys, I really want to see you know, as far as weaponry is concerned, I do want to see some, you know, returning weapons from Black Ops 1. I also want to see some new weapons, you know, more sniper rifles. I love sniping, guys, so that's something that would be, you know, something I would really like to see, is some snipe, because from Black Ops 4, the sniping, I like the sniper rifles, but they just weren't a lot of times very effective in my personal opinion. And so I'd really like to see more of an emphasis on sniping here in Black Ops Cold War. And then on top of that, guys, I think, you know, as I stated, having those earnable items, like, and, you know, having some really cool camos on those, on your guns is really important in my opinion as well. I thought that Modern Warfare had some of the weakest camos in all of Call of Duty's history. And so I'd like to see, you know, having some cool camos that you could get on your guns and such. Just more and more ways, guys, that you can connect with this title is going to be really important in my personal opinion. From campaign to multiplayer to zombies to Warzone, all the different ways that you can connect with this title is going to be awesome. And I just really, you know, lastly want to see the developers make a conscious effort for the Call of Duty League, which is the esports side of Call of Duty. I really want to see them make a conscious effort to do the things that the league is wanting to do, you know, and like the changes. Don't just focus on, you know, the multiplayer elements, you know, don't just focus on Warzone or whatever. Focus on the things that, you know, the Call of Duty League needs as well. Having a competitive playlist would be absolutely great once again here, like a league playlist would be absolutely huge in my personal opinion. I'd love to see that as well. But those are the things, guys, that I want to see in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And I'm sure my list is going to continue as we get closer and closer to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But I want to hear yours. What are the things that you want to see in this title? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.